Hello everyone, my name's Sam, and today I wanted to talk about having doubts before top surgery. The video that I made on doubts before starting testosterone has been helpful to so many people that I think that talking about doubts before top surgery is also really important, and also something people don't talk about, again, for I guess a similar reason of not wanting to seem like not trans enough or something because you're scared of top surgery, or you get that split-second moment of being unsure about it. I mean, I had a panic literally just before I went into surgery. I was in the room and I wanted to back out, and then now I know, 2.5 years later, that it was the best decision for me in my life. Out of everything that I've ever done for myself, getting top surgery, spending all of my savings, everything on it was completely and utterly worth it. But there were moments where I panicked that it wasn't right. I think it's pretty natural to have worries ahead of such a big change, and honestly, I think you should have worries. It shows that you are a rational and logically thinking person. You are about to make a big change to your body, and if you don't worry about it even a little bit, or think about it a little bit too much, then you're not really truly considering the implications. It's horrible to be binding, and a lot of us struggle with binding for many years. I didn't bind for that long before I had surgery, to be fair, but there is still an aspect of getting rid of your chest completely is very different to binding your chest every day. And even though it may feel like the right thing, and it is, this isn't saying that it isn't the right thing, it also makes sense to be worried about it a little bit because it's a lot more permanent than wearing a binder. I personally had a little bit of a conundrum in that I liked my chest objectively. It did not belong on my body. I didn't like it on me. However, it was a pretty nice chest. I was a little bit blessed, unfortunately, annoyingly. But yeah, I was I didn't not like it, I just didn't like it on me. I didn't want it on me. A lot of my chest dysphoria was more social than it was with myself, so a lot of it was related to how people saw me in clothing and swimming costumes and things like that. I wanted to appear flat to other people, but when it came to myself, I didn't mind being naked. I was well, they're okay, they're a part of me, they've been a part of me for years, so it's fine, but I just didn't want other people to see it. So when it came to top surgery, I knew I needed to get rid of my chest, but there was that kind of moment of saying goodbye to that. I also had some comforts relating to my chest. I liked doing this. It's warm and squishy. It's like having stress balls on your body always, and I quite liked that. And obviously I wasn't gonna not have top surgery just because I liked that one comfort, but it did make me doubt things a little bit, really. I guess I was maybe it's not all that bad. Maybe I can just bind forever, which was just not true. In terms of my panic just before I had top surgery, I was walking into my op room. I think I might have even been in the operation room when I suddenly, everything in my body was saying, get out, leave, this is wrong, get out, no, what are you doing? You know, there's just literally massive panic. And then I suddenly had a moment of calm of no, I know why I'm here. I've gone through so much to get to this point, and so I wouldn't be here if I didn't think it was the right thing for me. And I think ultimately with both testosterone and with top surgery, it's a lot to go through, and you just know, you have to listen to your gut. And I think it's quite difficult when you see a lot of detransitioners being escalated in the media. You know, they're the thing people talk about, they're the thing your cis people know about, and you know, it's fine, detransitioners are fine, and I know it happens, but I guess with top surgery, it's such a big change. You're whoa, if I've gotten this all wrong, then I've gotten it so wrong, I can't go back. And that is true, and it is something to consider. But ultimately, you know what is right for you, and if you feel like it's right, then you need to go for it. I mean, if I listened to my panic that split second before I went under the knife, I would not be where I am right now. I mean, maybe I would have gone back to have surgery later or something, but for me, having top surgery was the best possible thing. I love my chest now, and I can barely remember what my chest was like before. It doesn't even feel real. It's kind of weird. I've definitely made the right decision, but I went through a big, portion of doubt, and I know many of my other friends have too. So I think if you're having those worries, talk them out. It helps to talk to people about it, but also remember that it is a completely normal and natural part of the process, and in heading into such a big change, it makes sense to doubt it for a bit and to worry about it and to overthink it. It's completely normal, but just, you gotta follow your heart. You gotta follow what you know you need. I think my next video is actually going to be my 2.5 years post-op, so I guess I'll talk a little bit more about top surgery then. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!